talk a little bit about how to I wanted to talk oh my god. What is up, God's favorite family? I'm so happy you made it back to the channel, because today would not have been the same without you. Y'all, I feel so good today. I feel good. One of my coworkers was like, girl, you're glowing. I was like, what? I'm glowing? I just feel good today. I don't know. And everything's not like perfect and stuff like that. Like, y'all, we was in a meeting for like, I don't know how many hours this morning. Like, things are happening, life is still going, but I'm like, I feel good. I feel really, really good. I feel happy. I don't know. So I wanted to talk a little bit about how living thankful can change your day, or how living thankful can impact our lives. Because it can impact our whole life. It'll change your whole life. Now, I can say, before I even start, I can say that I've been on both sides of this. Before I even realized, and a really, really good book to read, because this is a book that I read when I kind of made that shift in my mind. It's Joyce Meyer's book, but it's called Battlefield of the Mind. Joyce Meyer, Battlefield of the Mind. It's so good, y'all. Like, if you're not in church or whatever, you can still get something out of that book, because basically she's talking about the power of the mind and the power of our perspective. So the things that we focus on, those are the things that drive our day-to-day, and they impact our day-to-day in a huge way, and probably the most powerful way than anything else in our lives. The way that we think, the things that we're telling ourselves out all throughout the day, those really matter. Like, they really impact the course of your day. They impact the way that you're going to go throughout the day, your attitude for the day, the way that you think about life. It impacts all of that. So I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about, I'm not going to get all the way into that book because that book is deep, but I wanted to talk about the just having the attitude of gratitude. Have you ever heard of that before? Like, having the attitude of gratitude. When you wake up in the morning, even if you know you have a full day ahead of you. I knew I had a full day ahead of me this morning. I knew it last night. I was starting to plan for it last night. But even though I knew all of those things, it's being intentional. Wake up early, a little bit earlier if you need to. Being intentional about, before I walk out of this door, before I even start getting ready for this day, I'm going to start adjusting my mind and trying to focus on the things that I'm thankful for. You can start off with the simple things, and I hate saying that because everything matters to me. Like health and strength, people think that's a simple thing. That's something that we forget to say thank you for sometimes, but it's not a simple thing. Y'all, it's not a simple thing. Being able to function and use your body and use your limbs, that is not a simple thing. And I've been snapped into reality over this last year, because I was unable of moving and doing what I wanted to do because I was so sick. So things like that, like, start focusing on your health and strength. You have a job to go to. Instead of thinking about the responsibilities of the job, you have a job to go to. You got money in your bank account. You got health and strength, you got food, you got clothes, you got something to wear that day. You know, start thinking about those things. Start thinking about having your family. Start thanking God for your family. Start thanking God for your friends. I was thanking God for my YouTube channel this morning, and figuring out a way to get the vision that I've always had for my life, how to start working on that and working in that. So I was just, by the time I got to work, I was like giggling to myself the whole way there, because I was like having this hype conversation in my mind, like, I'm so thankful, Lord, you're so good, like, you really be showing out. But it changes your whole attitude, and it changes the whole course of your day when you start your day off with being thankful for the smallest to the greatest things in your life. You know, you have to decide and choose that you're gonna have a good day. And people think that's impossible. I've said that to a lot of people. I try to tell people that all the time. My family, my friends, choose to be happy today. Choose to not let that thing take over your entire day. Leave it right there in that moment and move on. I try to stress that, and people think that probably think I'm sly crazy because they think I'm naive. It's neither one of those things. Like, I know that it gets crazy, like life get crazy sometimes, and we have crazy moments, especially throughout our day. We might have somebody who just tries our whole being and then your whole entire day is going to be determined by that one moment. No, you're not going to get that from me. You're not going to get my energy. You're not going to get the rest of my day. You're not going to occupy my mind. I'm just going to move on from that moment. And I think that once we start shifting our perspective, especially when we make that shift early in the morning, first thing in the morning, that we're going to be thankful today. We're going to think about positive things. We're going to look at the bright side of things, look at the good side of things, and look for those things. All those things will be attracted to you. You're going to notice them more because you woke up in the morning saying, I'm going to look for all the positive, all the good, all the beneficial, all the great things about this day. That really matters. That's a real thing. It's not, I think, unfortunately, I think we're in a society right now that majors in the minuses, which my dad says a lot, don't major in the minuses. But I think we're in a society that actually does that. We major in all the negative things about our society, which I'm not even gonna get into. It's a lot that you can focus on if you decide to. But I think that we need to start making that perspective shift, and that's going to happen one person at a time. We can't change an entire nation in one snap of the fingers, but I think if we all individually take responsibility for the ways that we think, for the ways that we interact with one another in the world, and the ways that we interact with our world and our society in general, then we could start seeing a change. And I'm that person that believes that change can happen. So if we started making that shift, one person watching this video, you making a shift in your mind and looking at things differently, is going to cause you to change your behavior, change the way that you talk, change the message that you give off. It's going to change everything about you, and in turn you're going to be making a change. You're going to be making a ripple in the world around you, and that matters. Every little bit matters. So I just wanted to talk about that a little bit today, about being optimistic, being thankful. Start looking for the positive things around you. Start looking at the people who, start taking in that love that you're getting. Start loving yourself. Start looking for the positive things. Have that on your mind. Have your antennas out, instead of having your antenna out for the person that's gonna pop off, or waiting for something to go wrong in the day or go wrong in your life. Start expecting good things. Start expecting people to be loving. Start expecting, I don't know, to make a new friend. Start expecting to get a project done, or start expecting for things to go well, for things to go positively in your life. And watch how it changes. Your whole perspective is going to change. Even if the world around you doesn't completely change, your perspective and the way that you see it will change, and that actually matters. Your perspective it can change your whole life. The way that you think, the way that you decide to interact with the world, that changes your life, because you're taking back your power. It's like reclaiming your power. You're taking responsibility of who you are, what your life is going to be like. You're taking responsibility and taking the reins on that. You're not letting other people and other things and the circumstances and other people around you, you're not letting all of those things make the decision for you. But before you even get out of the bed in the morning, you decide that you're going to make this decision to live your life in a way that is thankful, in a way that is positive. Look for things that you can do to make somebody else's day great, and that you'll be surprised how that changes your whole mindset, how that changes the rest of your day. So start looking for things to be appreciative of. Start looking for things to say that you can say thank you for. Start reevaluate your life right now. Take 5 seconds, however much time you want to take a little bit of time right now, And I'm gonna slow down the way that I'm speaking because I want you to take this moment for real. Take a little bit of time right now to think about 5 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 5 things. They can be anything that you're thankful for, that you're grateful for. It can be 5 people. It can be a mix of people, things that you have like material possessions, your health, your strength. It could be anything. Take a little bit of time and think about 5 things that you're really grateful for and just say thank you for those. And just live in those for a moment. Forget everything else and just think about those 5 things that you're thankful for. Take some time. It changes everything. Just a little bit of time in the morning can change the rest of your day. So that's all I wanted to talk about, y'all. I just wanted to get that message out. It's changed my life in an amazing way. Like I said at the beginning, I've been on both sides of these, and I've gone back and forth sometimes. But you have to decide and be intentional about, okay, no more of that. I'm gonna be thankful. I'm gonna look at the positive things. I'm gonna decide and choose which way my day is gonna go today. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. I hope that you did those 5 things. If you want to share them, you can comment them down below. I'm totally cool with that. Y'all know I'm always down for a conversation. Just share your thoughts, anything that you want to do down in the comment section below. I really enjoy reading those. Y'all like, comment, subscribe to this channel, and share this video if you want to. Share this video if you have somebody that you're trying to get this message to, or you feel like they can benefit from this message. Share the video, and I hope y'all have an amazing and wonderful rest of this week and the rest of your life. Y'all smile, be happy, enjoy your day. I'm so grateful for you guys. Y'all, I'm thankful for you. I'm so happy to have y'all and the comments and the support that I'm getting. I'm super grateful, and I'm focusing on that. Y'all are motivating me and inspiring me to keep going. So I'm gonna keep going and keep being happy and keep bringing the positive energy. I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe again. Peace and